We have some of the finest officers here in Galena who work very, very hard for the Galena Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, and all other law enforcement in the area. And we want you to pay special attention. Let's give them a round of applause and a thank you. And you're not going to believe this, but we have our very own Batman that performs here in Galena. He makes appearances without charge for children's charities throughout the area, and he has appeared at a variety of Chicago area events, including the Museum of Science and Industry, Native Pier, the Ronald McDonald House, Make-A-Wish, and other local charities. So let's give it up for Batman, Batgirl, and the Riddler! Right here on Main Street. Welcome back to our wonderful parade here in Galena. Thank you for joining us. Now, we have another very special thing coming down the street here. We've got an empty coffin. Now, that empty coffin needs a little bit of help so that we can keep doing this parade year after year. It is extremely expensive to do this. We're talking multiple thousands of dollars. So if you can, reach into your pocket, purse, or wherever you have a little extra change. Some of these fine people walking alongside this empty coffin are going to be asking for your help. So if you can give a little donation, just hold it out. And there's people walking along behind the empty coffin. So your help will be greatly appreciated. So we can keep doing this year after year after year, and we'll be doing a whole lot more of these in the future. So remember, if you can think of small donations, we got people collecting those donations along the parade route, and we thank you very much for those.
Walking the creek, doing
Changing people walking with the queen. Doing the way I was. And now when I was bringing a queen colada to this. Hair was perfect. You hear that motor sound coming? Well, that's the one and only Chad Whelan. His big wig's going to be coming down through here, too. So you guys got to pay attention to that caution there and stay back. As again, just a reminder, Chad Whelan is just a phenomenal legend in the ATV motocross. 22 years he's been professionally racing. 67 career wins. And I told you, 8 times national champion, 5 times world champion. Chad had a bad accident in 24, but he's come back in 25. And he's going to be right here on Main Street in just a matter of moments. That engine that you hear running is Chad, and he's a fine young man. And he is a tribute to Galena and the area. And he is just a legend in the motocross world. There he is, the one and only. This is a special pre-parade tribute to Chad. He has participated in our parades for many, many years, and he was always part of the actual parade. But as you can see, Chad needs just a little room to play. And he does like to play. Yeah, give it up for Chad! The motocross family is an amazing family. My son and granddaughters have become huge fans of motocross. Have gone all over the United States watching these guys race. And if you ever get a chance to attend one, you want to make that happen. this following Chad is the one that they used to travel all over the United States. He and his family are part of an incredible group of racers, and the actual competition takes place on the track. But when they're off the track, they are one great big family, and they work together to make those motorsport events one you want to see. This is one of Chad's sisters. Sister-in-law, okay. Getting it right. The rest of this extended crew is following Chad's rig. It's all family members tossing out posters and having a lot of fun here at our annual Halloween parade. Well, we are just minutes away from getting started. But I had word come down from one of our judges that traffic was backed up beyond Happy Joe's trying to get into town. I live on the east side over here on Park Avenue, and someone told me they had actually parked in my garage in order to find a place to leave their car. Fortunately, that person was a family member, so I think it's okay that they parked inside my garage. But I was also told that the lines of people waiting to get on some buses up at Walmart and Tractor or something were fairly long and lengthy. So if we get started a little late, you'll be understanding that we're just trying to make sure everybody gets down here to be able to enjoy this parade. So, Terry, I need you to give us some loud, wonderful music to keep this crowd hyped up and ready for the parade, which will be starting in just a few minutes.
And his son. The scene was all the things. People on back by the day round. The cotton bankers were about to arrive. The red little group, the little five. They played the monster match. It was a great house. It was a hard little flat. They played the monster match. I was promised that voice victory. Opening the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my son? Now the monster man, and it's a graveyard smash. It's not all in the sun. It's now the monster man. Now everybody seems to go back to the top of the back. My monster man, it's a big man. Living, this match was meant to when you get to my door, carrying all his sin. Then you come on, Mr. Man, and do my graveyard smash. You can walk the back. Then you come on, Mr. Man. What do you think I see? So many different people to see. It's strange. Sure is strange. You've got to pick up everything. You've got to pick up everything. The rabbit's running in motion. Oh no. Must be the season of the wind. Must be the season of the wind. Yeah. Must be the season of the wind.
I look down the street, I see the red and blue lights of the Galena Police Department. They're always going to lead off our parade. And all of the people along the parade route are trying to get the kids to move back a little bit, stay beyond, don't push on those barriers. But the Galena Police Department is dedicated to the protection and security of all of our citizens in partnership with the community to provide public safety services while affording dignity and respect to every individual. The Galena Chamber of Commerce can't thank them enough for all that they do for the months in advance to ensure our safety during the Halloween parade. And having been involved in planning in some of the additional meetings, Eric Cafel and his department are phenomenal. And they do a great job for our community, not just on a parade event like this, but year-round, day in and day out, and they are here. So let's give them a big round of applause. Let me move along past the museum stand in just a couple of minutes. You know, it's pretty crazy. We reversed the flow of Main Street for this parade, and as you guys know, we cleared all the cars to make room for everybody, and we held up for a couple of minutes just to make sure that everybody got to the parade that we're trying to get down from the parking facilities down on the area around our community. But this parade is just growing to be a phenomenal time, and we want everyone to be safe and have a good time here at the parade tonight, so please pay attention to those barriers and realize that this is an all-volunteer event. These are the businesses and people that work in this community year in, year out, and they volunteer their time, talents, and treasure to make these floats, to make these parades happen. And I tell you, I've seen some amazing floats over the years. And sitting behind me on the reviewing stand, I've got David Schmidt and Mary and Murphy Oversaw and Katie Hibbs. And they are our judges tonight. And they don't have an easy job, because they have to pick out the best of the best as it passes the reviewing stand. So we want to thank them for being courageous enough to step up and take on the task of trying to judge these events and the floats that will be coming by. We have a lot of things coming your way, so even though we delayed a couple of minutes, you are in for an incredible treat. And I tell you, once we get down here, I don't know how many of you had a chance to go over to the park, but we had an amazing band come down from up at University of Wisconsin-Blackville. And they did a concert in the park prior to our event tonight, and they're going to be marching in the parade as well, along with all of the other organizations. And we have a number of bands from throughout the area. They always come and participate. So get ready, because here comes the Galena Police Department in all of their rigs, and the parade is officially starting off. As the Galena Police Department moves past the reviewing stand, I would like to encourage all of you that can stand to please stand in respect to the color guard that's going to be passing in front of you. This is from the General Grant, U.S. Grant, the VFW Post, the Galena American Legion Post 193, Elizabeth Veterans of American Chapter number 928. These are our local veterans who still serve our community honorably. Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you for your service, and thank you for your dedication. We have some amazing members of our community, and one of them is Ulysses S. Grant. Was the 18th President of the United States, one of the 9 generals, and we have our own General Grant right here tonight, and he is bringing up the parade behind the color guard. In addition, we have the Galena Generals. They portray 9 men from Galena that achieved the rank of general during the Civil War. A Galena tradition here since 1961, the Galena Generals. Shortly, we're going to be presenting the Dubuque Fire Pipes and Drums Honor Band. They're sponsored this year by the Galena Cellars Winery and Vineyards, one of the original vineyards and wineries in our region here. The Galena Cellars is a proud tradition going back for many generations, and that generation has passed on to the children of the original founders of the Galena Cellars Winery. But they are bringing to you tonight the Dubuque Fire Pipes and Drums Honor Band. fire piping drums on our band. Let's give a big thank you again. Well, next up, I want to recognize the Galena Area Chamber of Commerce. They are very proud to welcome you to the 45th annual running of the 47-year-old parade. The Halloween parade lineup is truly crazy. We are welcoming all of these closed bands, walking groups, and are so thankful for so many entries who can continue to support this event. The Galena Area Chamber of Commerce is thankful to our city, our supporters, our volunteers, and of course our chamber members for making this parade so electric. Thank you to Leland Bank for carrying on the banner, Nikki Nolan and Terry Blanchard. Again, sponsored this parade is coordinated by Barb Hawker from the Galena Area Chamber of Commerce and her board of directors. Hey, how about this for a vehicle? We have one of our dignitaries here, Terry Blanchard. A lifelong resident of Galena and has been married since 1968 to Allie. They have 3 children, 8 grandchildren. Terry has been experienced community servant since 1971. Terry was re-elected as our mayor last year and has served as mayor for 16 years. That's a pretty long legacy to be mayor. The mayor is riding in a 1950s International Harvester military metro bus from Los Alamos, New Mexico atomic bomb site that was restored into the Alcatraz prison bus that was used to transport prisoners on Alcatraz. That vehicle is owned and brought here tonight by Kurt and Laura Woodenkoff. Thank you for being part of our parade. It is always a pleasure and an honor to have the Galena Fire Department This is a volunteer organization since 1830. They've got 26 firefighters on staff. They're able to meet the needs of our community while working in other positions and are always looking for new volunteers. This year they have the brush vehicle number 146, the command vehicle number 150, and the engine number 111. We want to recognize and thank their volunteers in their organization. Well, here comes that group I told you about. It's the Marching Pioneers. 170 members strong from the UW-Platteville Pioneers. They have performed at many events, including Green Bay, Texas, Lambeau Field, Chicago, Soldier Field, and tonight they're right here performing for you on Main Street in downtown Galena. It's the Marching Pioneers. I can honestly tell you this is the first time we've had a band perform here that's taken up an entire city block. They're going from here all the way down to the cabin. I can see the rest of the band. This is an amazing appearance of the Pioneer Marching Band, 170 members strong. people. I think after tonight they're going to have to add another 15,000 to that number as they perform here on Main Street. Again, a special thank you to the marching pioneers from the University of Platteville, Wisconsin. Great, fine. How about this? A 1936 ladder truck has returned home, thanks to the dedication of two longtime volunteer firemen and the support of many who work to get this historic piece of the town's firefighting legacy back on the road. We want to acknowledge Sue and the team and all my dedications to bringing this 1936 ladder truck back to life.
Count on it, and here we go. It's 10, 9, hey, over here!
Oh, as much as we love them! It's up and away for the high end of Gary Hillary. We remind you, don't go around, reel it out. Go see them at their new location, U.S. Highway 20, just across from Mexico's on Highway 20. It's the Keller Williams Really Signature Gary Hillary and the great crew that have been locked behind the relay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to acknowledge tonight special Great Marshal. She was chosen quietly, and it was supposed to be a surprise. Tammy from Tammy Pickling Wiggly. She's not here tonight with us, but her manager and assistant is here. We want to acknowledge them. Tammy Pickling Wiggly is a great member of our community, and she's the Grand Marshal for this parade. She has committed to be in touch with the family. So we miss her, but we want to say thank you to the Todd Air and his wife and the rest of the Piggly Wiggly crew for filling in for Tammy under the General Express. Thank you very much. Our many fine financial institutions. Your banking needs were one that you want. First Community Bank of Galena is hopelessly devoted to your finances. We want to thank the First Community Bank of Galena for being a proud part of our annual parade tradition here in downtown Galena. Passing the reviewing stand now, we have the Galena Marching Band. Under the direction of Rocky of his Wood Band, James Alcinia, playing music, Phantom of the Opera, the Galena High School Marching Band. In the years past, these guys have never failed to hold on to your hat. It's the Midwest Medical Center is bringing a bit of a Hollywood classic to life. Towering above the crowd is King Kong himself, perched high atop the skyscraper in this spectacular recreation of the 1930s movie scene. With over 100 team members marching alongside dressed as military heroes and vintage city dwellers, this float pays tribute to timeless adventure and to the heart and teamwork that makes Midwest Medical Center a true community legend. Don't worry, folks. Our crew has King Kong under control. We think. We hope. But this is from the Midwest Medical Center. King Kong hits on Galena Main Street. That's quite a crew representing the Midwest Medical Center. Great job, guys. Thank you for that sweetness. I appreciate that. I can speak from personal experience, having had 2 major surgeries at Midwest Medical Center. You will not find a finer crew to take care of your medical needs. They are busy expanding. They just added another couple surgical wings. They've got some of the finest emergency physicians on duty in case of accidents and emergencies. So always keep in mind, Midwest Medical Center. Having hot air balloons participate in this parade has been a long-standing tradition. And here's another one of our favorites, not balloons. These guys have been bringing warmth to the air for several years, and we want to thank all of them for being a part of this particular parade. Congratulations for another year of being part of the Galena Halloween Parade. That was our Galena High School marching band under the direction of Drum Major Luma Sanders and Alteri. The band earlier was our middle school band, Meyer. Hey, 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 we've got our Galena Chamber of Commerce. We got our president, Emma Jane Meyer. I tell you what, the Galena Area Chamber of Commerce is very happy to do this parade, but the organization has been around since 1838. Now, Emma Jane Meyer, Mary Poppins, is our current president, and thanks all for welcoming and the help to the Galena to celebrate this fun event. We all want all of our businesses to work hard, but remember to play harder. Chris, you're right here, buddy. It is Chris O'Brien, our local psychic and medium. Chris is dressed and representing Galena's 1700s history as a pirate. Carrying the Jolly Roger flag and representing his new tour, spotlighting early Galena history, Chris is ready for the 2026 Bicentennial. Hey. Which way to Eagle Ridge is brought to you by the Eagle Ridge Resort and Spa, which is located right here outside Galena. They won the Stella Award for the best golf resort in the Midwest. Go to eagleridge.com for more information on great fall golf rates. And for more Halloween fun, check out their adult-only Bewitched Halloween party coming up on the 31st. Live music, tarot cards, food, beverage, special costume prizes. It is all happening at Eagle Ridge on Halloween night. Which way to Eagle Ridge? You want to check them out. It looks like a scary punch on that trail there. Look out! Hey, number 38, we got the group marching band from Statesville, Wisconsin. up and away. It's the O'Brien celebrating that classic movie of Up and Away. The UMB Bank, and they are excited to build upon the Illinois Bank of Trust successes to become even more ingrained in the community as one of financial and community partners. The power of UMB follows that we provide all financial services and products from the National Bank, paired with customer service and relationships with the community bank, all of which are here to serve you. Visit us at our South Bend Street for all your personal and business banking needs. It's the UM Bank.
Something new. New is what we're all about.
Favorite marching band from Eastern High School. It's the Marching Cougars from Landmark, Illinois. Hot air balloon game. Running us right now on Main Street. it here. It's the Nice's family reenacting the Lord of the Rings parade float. They've transformed the John Deere Gator into a mythical raised beast. Dressed as characters from the Lord of the Rings, the family turns Middle Earth into a high-energy dance floor on wheels. That is the Nice's family. Hey, how about this for a style ride? Ursula is riding in a 1998 Firebird with her questionable friend Ariel. I wonder how this fictional Felix enjoys farming. It's the Foley Farm participating in this year's parade. How about this? It's the Rockford East High School Marching Band from Rockford, Illinois. I'm introducing the baby called. They will be performing the Halloween classic, Monster Mash. Local celebrities coming on through with Andy and Cooper on the fly has been a staple for hot air ballooning rides here in the Galena area for many years. They have sunrise and sunset flights still available through October and beginning again in May. It's Galena on the fly, Andy and Cooper. If you're looking to fly the skies in a hot air balloon, there's no better way to go than Galena on the fly. Hey. It's the premier year-round resort offering attractions. It's Chestnut Mountain. I tell you, these friends just south of Galena are the best. And they're here today to enjoy the Halloween parade with a little touch of Candyland. Chestnut Mountain Resort, packed with family fun and friendly amenities, and of course, great skiing when they bring that white stuff out. But they also have a lot of other amenities out there, including mountain bike riding, the Galena Screaming Eagle, which I would never do, and a bunch of other fun things to do, including the ride. Here we have another one of our marching bands. Guess what? This one here is from Stockton. Under the direction of Mr. Nick Sesson, who is performing the Monster Mash and the Stockton pipes on the Stockton High School Marching Band. lawn service includes weed control, fertilizing, and insect defense. Jeremy is there with you. Sudsky. Looks like these guys are brewing up a lot of fun. All your cleaning needs, all your lawn service needs, it looks like they've got it all covered. Sudsky. A little bubble, a little witches, and a lot of fun. About one of the additions from the East of Butte. Its new air apparatus is full of flavor, power, and reminds you to be kind to your mind. The new air cannabis in East of Butte, Illinois. Well, you know what? We love our marching bands. This one's from Lena Winslow High School. Marching band from Lena, Illinois. Let's give it up for the Lena Winslow High School marching band. How about this? It's the Highway 20 Brewing Company, Quality Craft Beers in Elizabeth, Illinois. And Rihanna's Taco Bar offering authentic Mexican cuisine and cocktails on Main Street. They will feature a little bit of the jazz at Galena, Highway 20, and the Taco Bar right on Main Street. It's the haunted Wake Forest with a spooky woodland scene features wicked witches and ghoulish details. Witches standing around a glowing cauldron, cackling and spellcasting with a creepy creatures roaming. Watch for the next big parade. Jingle Jeep, coming up November 29th. One of our great traditions coming up with Jeep Jingle November 29th. We've got so much fun here in Galena, it's just non-stop. Galena on the clock. It's the Wood Horse now. 6 points for the Marching Falcons. Consistent from the WCHS March Band. Each year the Marching Falcons perform at regions such as Chicago, Columbus City, Platteville, Homecoming, and many others. The Wetcosa High School Marching Band. I want to give a special thank you also coordinating the marching, coordinating the parade on the far end of the street. We've got Pat McCarthy and Coach Gilman. They're our parade starters. I'll tell you, keeping all of this going for you from Commerce Street, Water Street, and the back of Main Street, it is a lot of work, and we want a special thank you to Pat McCarthy and Coach Gilman for being our parade starters. Hey, it's the Galena, Illinois Lady Footsteppers. It's an all-female dance group that takes time to drop their to-do-list so they can drop in light and still got it. Meet these extraordinary ladies with extraordinary moves. It's the Galena, Illinois Lady Footsteppers performing for you. The one and only Galena Lady Footsteppers. Next up, we want to acknowledge the Joe Davies County Democrat Party. They would like to wish all of us a very happy Halloween. Stay safe, have fun from the Joe Davies County Democrats. Hey, now, it's not every year that we have this, but Pete Casper from Piasca, Iowa, holds the record for the heaviest pumpkin grown in Iowa, weighing 2,424 pounds. Today he has brought a Cena which tips the scales at 2,117 pounds and a half pounds. It is Pete Casper from Piasca, Iowa. Now, high school marching band. This is one of the small baskets from Galena on the side. They have some large ones too, but this is one of their smaller rigs. They all still put out a lot of heat. It looks like finally self-sufficient grinder. Starring Bob Vick and Magdalene Conway. And here is the masked villain herself, Mayday Apostle. From Refinery Film. Right here on Main Street in Galena, Illinois. Fighters never wanted an intruder in your home, even at Halloween. And they can take care of those and any other unwanted spooky bugs and pests. It's Midwest Animal and Pest Control, here to serve and protect you guys from the scary spiders on our Halloween night. And the bat. Who did they do bat control? I could have used you about 20 years ago. From Lewiston, Illinois, it's the Lewiston High School Marching Band. Marching band. Gotta love those guys. Hey Terry, I'm not sure about this, but it certainly looks like we may be having a little Ghostbuster action coming our way. A fine Galena tradition. The Galena Ghostbusters have been protecting this community since 2004 from spooks, specters, and ghosts. While doing so, have given back to the community by donating over 5,000 pounds of produce and food to the pantry since 2022. So, Terry, you got it queued up. Here comes the Ghostbusters! Our Ghostbuster team has been doing this since 2004. They work tirelessly to raise money for local charities and food for our food pantries. And as you can see, they are having a way lot of fun doing what they do. Next up, beyond the reveal stand, is the Jefferson High School marching band. They bring many talents of 50 students song high school marching band under the direction of Benjamin Randecker. For your pleasure, they will be performing from the Pirates of the Caribbean, the Jefferson High School marching band. Following closely behind, we have World Market Club Wyndham, located on Highway 20 next to the Galena territory. They've been a relaxing vacation destination since 2003, offering 63 suites, full-kitchen fireplaces, gardens, hot tubs, patios. The resort features an indoor pool, hot tub, fitness center, barbecue areas, several game rooms, and now offers year-round availability to the public. It's our friends at World Market and Club Wyndham on Highway 20. Well, you guys are in for a treat, because you're going to experience one of the things that I still haven't done, but a lot of people have, and it's called the Galena Goat Yoga, and they are presenting to you today a supersized fun session at the Goat Yoga. Stop out and see what all the buzz is about. Open year-round, Galena Goat Yoga will show you a good time with the goats. I tell you, one of these days, I'm going to have to take that out. But it is experienced by a lot, and we got one of the biggest goats right here on Main Street. Now, just so you know, the ones they use for the goat yoga, they're not this big, okay? I have it on good authority. They're a little bit smaller than this one. I think this is our Gary Hillary group coming up again. We like to bring those balloon guys around and around just so that they can have a lot of fun.
We're looking for Shrek. Where's Shrek? Well, there's Waldo. Where's Shrek? Hey, Paul.
Hey, Gary!
Paul, you're doing a great job announcing.
Well, you can play down our music, so we're on the same team. Congratulations, you're up tonight. Once upon a star horizon from the head, the Strawberry County Fairs joined PC Rise and AD Getaway for a spooky twist on fair royalty. They have the Princess Zombies proven that the true queens never died and just rise again. PC Rise Real Estate.
What you say, my friend, exactly what you do. I know you'll be mine when I say this to you. You've been keeping love from me just like you were reminded. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So while I have to find myself a guy that's so much wiser, and he taught me the way to really know how. My friend was doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend was doctor, he taught me what to do. I know you'll be mine when I say this to you, oh baby.
How about this one? It's E-I-E-I-O. We as farmers and friendly animals are here to wish everyone a happy Halloween straight from Walmart Spooktacular Farm. It's our friends from Walmart, 5044 E-I-E-I-O. Our friends at Walmart sharing a little love right here on Main Street today. Having a little fun, mimicking the Despicable Me and the Minions and Groom. It's some good hot air balloon theme. Next up, we have a Rock Falls High School marching band from Rock Falls, Illinois. 52 members strong. Let's give them a friend. How about this? Dress up a first place finish as the Dunlap Marching Invitational just last weekend. Marching Rogers is performing the Even dealership in South Later. The Rock Falls Marching Band. Thanksgiving stand. We have an entry from the Galena Territory Association. Like the film Up, the Galena Territory represents adventure, connection, and finding joy in the journey, no matter where life takes you. Just as the characters seek a peaceful, meaningful place to call home, our community offers a welcoming retreat, grounded in natural beauty and shared values. The Galena Territory Association. Well, we have a moment. I want to again acknowledge the volunteers that do this great event. Our judges, David Schmidt and Mary Schmidt, Reggie Oversaw and Katie Coles. Special thank you to Galena Country Tourism. If you get a chance, check out, they have a new app available that they just finished, and Galena Country Tourism encourages you to go to the website and check that out. But this particular parade is all made up of volunteers from our community. Everybody working together, doing the best that they can to bring you this parade. And I want to tell you, it has been an amazing ride every year that we do this. Galena Chamber works hard to do this. Barb Hocker, this is her 4th year coordinating this parade. And God bless her, there is no harder job than to coordinate all the elements to make this parade come together. And that's Barb Hawker's responsibility, and she's done it with great skill and professionalism. So we got to give a shout out to Barb and thank her for all of that. And to the countless volunteers. There's no way we could mention them all because there's so many. And then all the people that actually participate, and all of you guys that come to watch this great parade. And we're not done yet. There's more to come, so don't go away. We're going to be seeing a late entry that's coming by here. It's Marty's Moving. And they joined our parade yesterday, and actually the day before. And they are a relatively new business. Welcome, and we want to thank them. But Marty's Mover took an item from my store at Easy Sell USA, delivered it to the Quad Cities. 3 100% glass and mirrored cabinets. They did a phenomenal job. I talked to the clients that got them. They were extremely thankful, and they gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's Marty's Moving LLC, and they're here to serve your moving needs. So make sure to give them a call. Jot down that number. It's Marty's Moving. Riverwick High School band and choir. Performance cover by Michael Jackson, the band along with the Riverwick Choir won last year's IASA Music Competition in Class B. Congratulations to the Riverwick Choir. Job well done. He wants to thank all of the community for their continuous support. Come join them at Charlie's 7 a.m. Tuesday in Jennifer Group and the ice cream parlor from March to November, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We love you all, and I tell you, Charlie's Place and the American Old Fashioned Ice Cream Parlor, they are one of the best. We love you guys. Right here on Main Street, two of my great places to enjoy participating in our parade. Thank you for being here. Competition here. Johnson, here's your job. Studio One, Spa and Salon, Neighborhood Palm, Y'all Island, Rise of the King. You don't stop here. Studio One and Spa, bringing you Palm, Y'all Island. Another one of our area bands is the Polo Marching Band. They feature the Galena, the high school kids and middle school kids from Polo, Illinois, under the direction of Derek McNally, color guard captain Isabel Science, and a captain head in prison. A Polo Marching Band proudly presents the 2025 production of Pompeii. to bring a little transformer actually to Main Street. And from Canal Flooring, they're featuring Bumblebee and Optimus Prime right here on Main Street in downtown Galena. Galena, Canal's Home Flooring does a great job of providing all of your flooring needs. And tonight, they're bringing you a little transformer action.
What is all that heckle?
Your imagination, Jay.
Okay.
As we have a moment, I want to just take this moment and acknowledge our sponsors this year. Of course, Galena Country Tourism, the Foundation for Northwest Illinois, the City of Galena, and the Tri-State Porta Potty and Montgomery Trucking. They are some of the people that put together some dollars to help make this parade a success. So we want to acknowledge those special sponsors tonight. And of course, Galena Country Tourism, check out their new app. Another opportunity for you. And we've got a few more floats coming through and a few more activities headed down Main Street. But it is amazing what these businesses put in. You know, you had Kong, not only the original King Kong, but the Kong and Skull Island. But they just have such amazing talent here in town to put together these floats. All volunteers, all members of their businesses, they devote a lot of time, talent, and treasure for your pleasure here on Main Street. You better be paying attention. This is vigilant martial arts. Training some new talent, bringing in some dragons here to Main Street tonight. Train hard, eat strong, live with diligence. We've got some motorized action happening here on Main Street. We got knocked out for these fools and scary people. They've got some motorized toys. Hey, it's our friends from Private Services. They try to support individuals with disabilities to help them live their very best lives. It's no trick here, only treat. Our friends from Private Services is so sweet. The Private Services group brings some very special people to Main Street. And we are very happy that they're bringing them and inviting them to participate in our parade tonight. Happy Halloween to all of you guys. And thanks to Private Services for making them a valued part of our community here in Galena. Love you guys. The Warren High School Band, under the direction of Miranda Higley, is presenting cartoons. The students are dressed as cartoon characters while performing theme songs from the Pink Panther, Scooby-Doo, and the Flintstones. We have the Burning Acres Family Dairy Farm Club showcasing their favorite farm animal in an adorable black and white Holstein cow, plus lots of their own fun farm friends, and you can visit their family farm, Burning Acres Dairy Farm, since 1973. Well, our friends at St. Haven Humane Society, they've got their band and crew here, and they're reminding us of the many wonderful dogs and cats that they have available for adoption at the shelter in Elizabeth, Illinois. So if you're looking to foster a special friend, check out St. Haven Humane Society in Elizabeth, Illinois.
Perfect meal for the
our friends from Veterinary Associates participating here tonight. Outstanding service for all your animal needs. Veterinary Associates. And how about this? It's Galena from Dupaco. He wants to wish you a happy fall and thank you for your business. We at Dupaco are here to serve you. The Dupaco Community Credit Union and Galena right here on Halloween night in Galena, Illinois. Oh, Halloween's great, man. Well, here comes the Joe Davies County Republican Central Committee. They cherish the small-town spirit that makes Joe Davies County so special, where neighbors look out for one another and families grow strong roots, and everyone's voice matters. We believe that by working hard, hand in hand, showing respect for our shared values, and taking pride in the place we call home, we can keep our community thriving for generations to come. The Joe Davies County Republican Party. How about this? Enjoy the students from Ragstar Dance Studio located in Davenport and North Park Mall. They want to learn how to dance. Ragstar offers classes in belly dancing, swing, hip-hop, jazz, funk, and much more. The Ragstar Dance Studio performing right for you on Main Street in Galena. Another little shout out to Galena on the flying engine Williams, the driver and his crew on the planes and the basket. Galena on the fly. All right, guys. If you left your car on Main Street and it's missing, this is the group you probably want to call. Guys, you need help. Car won't start, it just need a tow. Call Guys Towing right here in Galena. And they have some mighty powerful rigs. A beautiful facility, and like I said, they help us to clear Main Street. So if you're missing one, go check out Guys Towing. You're welcome. I'm liking the stuff they come to bed. Well, ladies and gentlemen,